Hey everybody, come on in. It's the Daily Bern. We're going to start in just a minute. Give people a little time to get in, settle in, like and share. That's real important. Please do that. I would greatly appreciate that. Anything to help this little show grow, I would really appreciate. And we're also we're professional live streamers now. This is a professional little show, independent little show, grassroots for the political revolution. And there are ways to support this show in the comments as well. But liking and sharing supports us a lot. Please do that. Hey, Ginger, Royce, and Kyle, good to see you guys. Can't share in jail again, I know, but I did what we talked about, and I shared the YouTube link. Now, we came up with a little experiment, me and Ginger, that maybe the YouTube link would be friendlier for sharing, so I shared that today. That's what I tried. So I shared it 7 times. And usually I don't try to share that much, but I shared the YouTube link 7 times on Facebook. So hopefully we get some people in here on YouTube. And because we're trying to grow the YouTube, we're at 923 subscribers on YouTube. Thanks for subscribing, all of you that have. And we're getting there. We're pushing there. I'm trying to get to 1,000. And then we'll have a new goal. But right now I've been pushing at that for like 4 years. So come watch on YouTube, same show, just on YouTube. And Ginger says, great. Yeah, we're trying a new plan. We're going to see if it works out. This is said today was weird for me. Anyone else? I don't know. We'll see. It wasn't weird. It was weird for me. It was a little bit weird for me. Now that I think about it, when I really think about it, I feel better now. But I had a real down day, honestly. I spent a lot of time trying to get out of that funk. And luckily I did. But I did have a down day now that I really think about it, when I'm honest with myself. So, hey, Steve. Ginger says you can go and share that. Oh, right on. Yeah, the YouTube link is up. I put it up first. We went live on YouTube first tonight. And looks like we're doing good over there. There's somebody here. Go ahead and take part in the show. This is interactive. This is the war room of the political revolution. And now that I know we're up and good everywhere, we'll go ahead and get rolling. I've got some stuff planned to talk to you about, and we're going to get into that. Is that the link there? Okay, cool. Ginger put the link in the comments. That's the show on YouTube. Same show, just on YouTube. And we're just trying to grow the YouTube, and we're just doing an experiment to see if maybe YouTube is friendlier for sharing on Facebook. And maybe I don't get so throttled if we don't share the show heavy on Facebook. I don't know. We're punching in the dark. Just humor us. And anyways, welcome back to the Daily Burn. This is the war room of the political revolution. What this is, for any of you that might be new to the show, is a daily motivational, inspirational show that I made for the political revolution in order to help it grow and help us move forward and win this. I thought it was important that we understand that we are winning. You know, there were a lot of independent media out there telling us how rigged it all is, but there wasn't anybody telling us that we're winning, that we're doing this, we're doing what it takes to make change happen. Yes, it's rigged. We'll get to all that more a little later, but yes, it's rigged. But we can change this. We are changing this right now. And that's what this show is for. And what we're going to talk about today is the power of belief. We have got to believe this. Now, I'll be honest, and I only have my little swap of social media to compare what I'm about to say to. So I only have my 5,000 friends on Facebook and my Twitter people I follow and all of that to take in. But I try to keep that pretty widely diverse. And I'm seeing a lot of people broken and not believing this, listening to the no's. We have to believe to our core. Nelson Mandela said, everything is impossible until it is done. There are people lined up to tell you you can't do something. People love to tell you things can't be done, that you can't have things. Well, you can. If you decide and you put in the work and you move forward and do all you can to make it happen. You believe it, and then you move forward, guided by faith in your belief. Your belief has to be that strong because there is no right way to fight in this fight that we're in. And like Mike Tyson said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. So we have to be willing to adapt. We have to be willing to stick and move, overcome, but most importantly, commit that you will not yield. You will not stop, and you will not quit until we win. Now, let's get to the rigged part real quick. I said we would, so let's acknowledge it. It's there. It's the elephant in the room. Everybody knows it. And I don't believe in politics. I believe in us. Yes, the system is rigged. Yes, the system is corrupt. Yes, the system needs to be rebuilt from the ground up, but we're the ones that are going to have to do that. Our political system is broken and rigged against us. Well, it's not broken, it was built that way. But who can undo that besides us? Who can save us but us? We have got to own this fight 100%. Believe it's possible and do all the work, and we'll win. And this fight we're in right now will be remembered in history, not while we're fighting. Sadly, the media won't report it while it's happening. But this fight that we're in right now will be remembered as the moment that we stopped being victims and took the responsibility of our destiny and changed our world. Matter of fact, the very future that this will be remembered in will have been made possible by this movement, this moment in our time on this planet. There is a mass awakening happening. There are revolutions happening all over the globe. People are rising up. People are done with this greed. It's not just here. We got to own this fight. This is on us. That's one of the most important things that Bernie tells us, is that it's not about him. You know, the crowd will start chanting, Bernie, Bernie. He'll tell you every time, correct you. No, it's us. He needs us. He can't do this without us. Matter of fact, this is on us. This is 100% on us. He's led us in the right direction. He's given us a clear path towards victory. He's put all of it in place. The rest is up to us. And we just have to believe and know that it is not only possible, it is happening right now. And the only way that we can lose is if we give up, if we listen to the no's, but if we commit to seeing this all the way through and put in the work, we will win. Not Bernie, us. It's just a fact. It's the truth. I don't get on here every day and lie to you. I don't believe in politics. I said that in the Bern. I believe in us. I believe that we can do this. And we must. This is our time. There is no better time coming along. And like I said, Bernie can't save us. Bernie is great. I'm a big fan. Very big fan. Great candidate. We're in a terrific position with that candidate. He's the most well-liked, well-known politician in this country. Bernie's great. He can't save us. No one can. No one person can do this on their own. You know, our last real president tried. He tried to do it from the top down. And what happened? So, Bernie is great, but he can't do this on his own. He never could, never said he could. He always said it was us. And this is our fight. And we have to do all that we can in it. So, what I ask you to do is pick something, anything, whatever your strength is. We all have different strengths. So, pick something, but commit to it. And that means doing it every day. This is what I chose. This, and I do the texting. Go to berniesanders.com. There's tons of ways to volunteer. There's almost 4 million of us. But go there and see if you can help. There's tons to do. The texting that I do is I originally did it because when I started doing it, I had severe social anxiety. Now I want a table and canvas, and I will. I want to set up the tabling. I just got to find out about getting the merchandise. From what I'm hearing, you buy it yourself. I didn't know that, but I need to save up a little bit and get some bumper stickers and stuff so I can table. But I can canvas right now. I could do that tomorrow. But I'm ready to do that stuff. But the texting I did because I originally had social anxiety real bad, and I didn't think I could handle canvassing or tabling. So I did the texting, and it's super easy, real easy. It only takes like 15, 20 minutes of your day, and you can send out 1,000 texts, and it really helps the campaign. But there's tons to do. There's social media volunteering. There's all kinds. So go there and see if there's something you can do, or donate any amount, even $1. But do something in your life every day. Whether it's talk to one person about Bernie, or inform somebody about a policy, or whatever it is. Wear your Bernie shirt to Walmart. You'd be surprised how much something like that inspires people seeing it. Like, I live in a red state. I live in Missouri. And when I wear it out in public, it gets a lot of attention. And my Bernie stickers on my car get a lot of attention. And you'd be surprised how many people that are Republican uh, like Bernie's ideas. Matter of fact, most of Bernie's ideas are mainstream. They try to make it look like Bernie's too far left, like even Obama now. You see, Obama came out and said he's going to try to stop Bernie. Even Obama is saying Bernie's too far left. It's all mainstream. Over 70% of Americans support Medicare for all. Over 70% believe that healthcare is a human right. We all support a living wage. We all want to rebuild our crumbling infrastructure. Who likes driving on these broken roads and driving across bridges that are about to collapse? We In an antiquated rail system, we have a lot of improvements we want to see done. We're looking to fix this place up. That's going to take a lot of work. So pick something, whatever, and commit to it. Do it every day, and we'll win. But we need to know that this is our fight. It's a strange fight. We've never been taught about it. But we also need to know, and most of us do, everyone here does, that electing Bernie isn't even this whole fight. And we know this. Our job in this change does not end. We must stay vigilant and rebuild this rigged system into one of justice and compassion. But we have got to believe that we can do this and not listen to anyone telling us that we can't. Because, like I said, people will line up to tell you things are impossible. They'll go out of their way to tell you you can't do something, you can't make something happen. But don't listen to them. Most people, all you got to do is tell them no and they'll quit. They'll give up. Can't be like that. You're never going to get anything you want in life with that attitude. You have to own this. We have to own this. We have to take responsibility for our destiny and our future. It is in our hands. And if we lose, it will only be because we beat ourselves. That's the only way we'll lose. The media is going to paint the picture that we're losing the entire time that we're winning. That's just what they do. There's no way around that. That's going to be a constant obstacle in this fight moving forward. The media. But you got to ignore them. You got to ignore them. Their whole job and purpose is to lie and mislead the public. That's what they do. And we know that. So why would you even let them bother you? Of course they're going to point the cameras away. Of course they're going to try to make people think this isn't even happening. But we know that it is. Live in that reality. We're going to inspire more people with our confidence than we ever will with dread and despair. You know what I mean? Hey, Dale. Good to see you. Dale says, hold on, why'd the comments go away? There it is. Loves Bernie. Preach it, brother. Oh, I do it every day. This is the Daily Bern. We do this every day. This is a motivational show for the political revolution that I started about 5 months ago because I wanted there to be a show like this. So I decided to do one. And Dale says Bernie's the only person in our government who walks the walk while talking the talk. You're absolutely right. Brother, you're absolutely right. He's a great candidate. But like I said, we got to do this. We got to own this. We got to take this on. We have to be the ones that make this happen. This doesn't happen unless we do it. That's the only way towards victory. That's the only thing that can make victory happen is us owning this fight 100%, doing all that we can, committing, having the discipline to push through all the rejection. They're going to go out of everyone will tell us no. And then you're going to have people like Mayor Pete Buttigieg telling you that, oh, everybody doesn't want it. It infringes on your freedoms. You won't have choice. In a Medicare for All system, any doctor that doesn't take Medicare for All is an out of business doctor. You understand? This is all lies. Ginger says, please share, unlike me, because I've been bad again. And Steve says Obama is a dick. Obama is a fraud. Obama is a false progressive. And most of us in this room know that. We are not better off under another person like Obama. And don't you see, Obama right now is telling you that he's going to actively work against us. The people want these things. The people want this change. The people want a Bernie Sanders presidency. They want to move society in a direction towards justice and compassion. That's what they want. The vast majority. But the mainstream media and these establishment shills are doing all they can to paint this other version of reality where people don't want health care. They aren't concerned with their health care. That's ridiculous. Everybody needs health care, and health care is a human right. The only reason that they say it's impossible is because it's impossible in their greed-driven system. In their greed-driven system, it is impossible. You can't enrich yourself off people's health and hold people for ransom and charge them 16 times what a medicine costs. Yeah, that'll stop. That ends. Good. Good. But they will fight us to the end to keep that. You're talking about billions of dollars. So they're going to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at us. Everything. Simply everything. And they're going to shut us down. And they're going to jail us like they jail Ginger, like they jail Steve all the time, like they jail me. They're going to do that. That's going to continue. They're going to suppress the message. They're going to suppress the truth. They will do everything they can to stop us. But nothing can stop us but us. Absolutely nothing. Nothing can stop us but us. Nobody can stop us. No thing can stop us. No person can stop us. No entity at all can stop us in this but us. This is a movement by the people, for the benefit of the people, and it is entirely up to the people. This does not happen if we don't do it. And Ginger says, all I got to say is he don't really care about us. Barack Obama is a bought-off establishment shill. He always has been. He always has been. And, for someone with a Nobel Peace Prize, he sure did drop a lot of bombs. Do you understand he's the biggest warmongering president in our history? Presided over 8 wars. Responsible for, I don't remember how many drone bombings, but the most. Even more than George W. Although, Trump's gunning for his record. But he is pulling out of stuff. I got to give him that. And then we'll get back to that in a minute. I want to look at comments for a second. But he is doing some stuff to try and pull out of some wars. I'll give him that much. Ginger says, I appealed for the charges. I may be banned forever. Evil laugh, I should have said. I tried to do the muhaha, but I can't. Nothing can stop this. It's off the rails. Steve, you're right. You're right. So don't listen. That's a weapon. That lying ass box in your living room that's telling you that you can't have this, you can't have that, you're never going to achieve this, you're never going to achieve that. It's lying to you. And it's lying to everybody, because if it can convince us to lay down, they get to keep it all. And they want it all. They want it all for them. They don't want anything for us. Well, it ain't theirs. And we don't have to be the victim anymore. We need to realize that we are strong. We are the many, they are the few, and we can have this. But it's going to take belief, dedication, and hard work. We have to completely commit to doing this. And if and when we do that, when we reach that tipping point, which we will, take if out of my vocabulary. When we do that, we'll be unstoppable. And we're not that far away from it. You know, Ginger was nice enough in a feed before to share with us I believe it's Ralph Nader, who came up with the statistic. 3%. We need 3% of the population moved forward in the same direction and we'll win. We will win. Kyle says we've already won, and we have. We are crushing it. We are killing it. But they're going to make it look like we're not. That's just what they do. Don't listen to them. Don't let them break your spirit. As long as you don't let them break you, they've failed. No matter what, they failed. And they'll lose, and they know they're losing. Trust me, they know. They know. They're fighting with all they've got. They've got every one of their establishment shills fighting against us, including Barack Obama. And Steve says the establishment is crapping in their pants. You're absolutely right, Steve. Matter of fact, I'm going to go out of my way to like that comment right now. You are absolutely wanting to take my like away. Why can't I like your comment? Oh, well, I'm not going to dwell on it. Facebook messes with me. I wanted to love that comment, Steve. I'm going to come back later to love on it. But yeah, they're scared to death. You know what they stand to lose? Tons and tons of money. Scrooge McDuck levels of money. That's what we're taking from them. But it ain't right. We don't have to allow it. It's injustice. It needs to stop. So, yeah, their system must die in order to move forward. Sacrifices must be made. Their system is rigged. They know that. You know what? You can only back someone into a corner for so long before they fight back, before they lash out. Well, they've pushed their luck. They've pushed us too far. You can't keep pushing. People have a breaking point. There is a mass awakening happening, and there is awareness coming to this fight, and we are winning. We need to own that. You know, we were at a point with this show. I'll just use this show for example. They're going to do all they can to stop us, right? This show was at a point where we were doing really good. We were growing quite an audience, and it wouldn't be nothing for there to be 15, 20 people here at this point in the show. We haven't went over 7. You know, most days that really breaks my spirit because like we're going backwards. We're doing the opposite of growing. But it's because they're throttling me. It's because they're suppressing it. They're holding it back because we are winning, because we are crushing it. Doing great. We really need to own that. We really need to live in that and just own it because that's what's going on. We're winning right now. We're doing awesome. For a fight we've never been prepared for, taught about, or instructed how to do, we are doing great. Think about that. And then think about how Bernie put that all in place. Over 40 something years of a career, the man has done a lot. He's great. I'm a big fan. But we got to do this. It's our fight. I'm not a fan of politicians, except Bernie. But he's an exception to the rule. He's also not a hero on a white horse. We can't and need to stop feeling like he can save us. We are doing this. We are doing it. We must do it. We will do it. It's all on us. They can't take it away. No one can beat us but us. It's already happening. You see how Bernie smiles his ass off every opportunity? Every time they point a camera at him, that man is smiling. Confidence is radiating off of that man. He sees what's happening. We see what's happening. I see what's happening. The media is going to lie. They're going to divert. They're going to try to skew perception and make it look like Elizabeth Warren has real support when we all know Elizabeth Warren can't fill a high school gym any better than Hillary Clinton could. But the media will lie their ass off. They don't care. No lie is too big. They have no limits to how far they'll go in their deception. None. No moral restrictions. Those people, Rachel Maddow makes an obscene amount of money to read off a teleprompter and tell you whatever she is told to tell you, and she will do just that every night to keep that cushy job. No, Ginger, I know we're being shadow banned. I'm absolutely positive we're being shadow banned. And like I said, a lot of times it bums me out. You know, because I love doing this and I want to do this for a living. This is a show that I do for the revolution, but I'm a professional live streamer. I have a Patreon, PayPal, all that, and I do this for my part-time job. Now I want it to be my full-time job, but Ginger knows. Ginger was at a feed where I had 811 people here at one time. 12,000 views during a live. Now I get 500 if I'm lucky over lots of shares. Used to be 30 something shares and there'd be 40 people here. But now we're being shadow banned. And I can't let it break me. I won't let it break me. These are on the internet. They live forever. And they're not just on Facebook, Zuckerberg. They're on YouTube and VK as well. So you can't take them away. And they live forever. We're in a fight. We're coming for our stuff. We're coming for what belongs to us. And we're coming for our future. And there's absolutely nothing you can do to stop us. The only thing that can stop us is us. And we ain't stopping. We ain't taking no for an answer. We ain't coming to negotiate. We're not looking to play nice. Your greed has to come to an end. It has to stop. And we are going to do everything necessary to stop it. That is the commitment that we're making here. That is the reality of the situation. That is what we must understand. Andre, great comment. Andre shared Bernie's 2020 platform, the 30 most important issues. Check that out in the watch party. By the way, I started a watch party in a really big Bernie group without permission, and I apologize, but I wanted to get it out. I'm trying to fight this throttling. We're being throttled so hard, and watch parties are great. They used to be. Watch parties used to be a really great way to get a stream out to a lot of people on Facebook. For those of you on YouTube, it's where you start like a viewing party in a group on Facebook. So the one I started it in tonight has close to 30,000 members. And I know it's not even showing up in their feed because the highest the watch party's gotten up to is about 3 or 4 in a 30,000 member Bernie group. They haven't shut me off. The watch party's still going. But it's just throttling the hell out of me. Luckily tonight they don't seem to be messing with my actual feed. I promise you guys I put a lot of work into making sure these things are smooth. So Ginger says that huge feed is when I got jailed for the first time. That's when I think I showed up on their radar for the first time as well. Because that, you can pinpoint it. Go through my timeline. You can pinpoint it. That's when my views died off. Slowly. They tapered them. But they went from averaging 30, 40 people here at a feed to never getting more than 10, really. If I get to 10 or 11, they'll throttle me down. It's weird. And I'm being throttled and shadow banned on YouTube as well. Before that video on YouTube, I was averaging about 348 views a day. Was my average on YouTube. Now it's down to 140 something. With 923 subscribers. And I post a video every single day, sometimes two. This is all rigged against us. And Facebook, YouTube, all that, Google, it's all mainstream media. And it's all owned by 6 corporations. Everything is set up against us. But we're going to upturn the whole damn apple cart. You understand? We're going to rebuild it from the ground up because that's what's got to happen. This greed driven system has to be killed and destroyed. It cannot continue. We are on a crash course for destruction if we stay on this road. The only reason why we're on this damn road is because we fell asleep at the wheel and let greedy psychopaths run wild with our society. Well, we have to take it back. Good news is that's what's happening. So please be a part of it. But if you're blue no matter who, please know that we are not going to back down. And you run any establishment shill, go ahead and get used to Trump 2020. Steve says, I think Clinton helped you a lot. I don't know for sure. Oh, Clinton Gordon? Yeah, I think I made him mad. We talked a little today. I need to reach out to Clinton because I noticed he stopped coming around. He was sharing me to Trump groups. I'm telling you, people that are into Trump, a lot of them are into him because they believe, and this might shock you, they believe he's anti-establishment because the media attacks him endlessly and they're always going after him like some kind of witch hunt. Like even right now, they believe he's anti-establishment. They believe that he is a good guy because of that. Clinton's one of them. Could have made Clinton mad because I tell the truth about Trump, but I want Clinton to see it. They're just misled. They're not bad people. But everybody's not going to see it. And I have not had a Facebook friendship other than the ones in this room. The ones in this room, everyone in this room right now that I see talking. Nissa, Steve, Ginger, been with me a long time. I've offended and ran off everybody else. I've had fans that used to watch every live stream I've done. I will eventually trigger you. I'm opinionated, of course. I have strong beliefs, but I'm also, what you got to remember is, if I do offend you, if I do turn you off and trigger you, please talk to me about it. You understand? My beliefs are not etched in stone. I'm pliable, and I try to keep myself open to new ideas. And I also don't want to hurt you. I don't want to offend you. I don't want to trigger you. But on the Trump thing, if that's why Clinton's mad at me, I don't even know that he's mad at me. He's probably very busy. Man works very hard. He has a lot of things going on in his life. I'm that way. I can be that way. I'm that kind of friend. I'm that friend that you might not hear from for a month and a half, and then I come back around like nothing happened. Some people are like that, and there's friendships like that, and that's absolutely fine. He's a very busy man. Could be all kinds of things. It's very possible he's not even upset with me, but I might have upset him. I talk bad about Trump all the time, and he likes Trump. You gotta understand, Trump supporters, they fervently believe in Trump. For whatever reason, they are very passionate. They're as passionate as we are. Now they may be misled, misdirected, but they're very passionate, and there's a lot of them. You know what I said to the Blue No Matter Who crowd just a minute ago. Not that there's any of them watching at the 35-minute mark of this show, but we won't back down. But you gotta understand, they're not gonna back down either, and there's a lot of them. They got you outnumbered. They whipped your ass in 2016. Let's not forget that, right? To ignore history dooms you to repeat it. Hey, Kilo, good to see you, man, at Alive, too. You made it. But, and I'm going to do some extra time for you. We were getting close to bringing it around to the comments and winding down, but now I'm going to kick it into second gear for Kilo. So come to YouTube and subscribe. Please help me grow my YouTube channel. That's the one way. If you dug this show tonight, share the YouTube link. I shared it to my timeline right before this started. So my name's Sean Yankee. I don't usually even say my name during this show, and I used to put it in the links how to follow me on Facebook, but I left it out of tonight's links. But I'm Sean Yankee, by the way. At the 37 mark, I finally introduced myself. But come to my YouTube channel. the links on my page to this very show. You can watch this same show that you're watching right now over on YouTube and hang out with the cool kids like Kilo, and you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. Not that you'll get notified, because Kilo says notifications suck, and they do, and they're throttling me, even on YouTube, and that's just a fact. And Kilo can vouch. And if James was here, he'd tell you. James has been a subscriber of mine for a while and has been trying to help me get to 1,000 subscribers for a while. And he knows they're throttling me. They are. It's not just on Facebook, guys. And it has been since that viral post. It wasn't viral, but it was viral for me. 811 people here at one time. And we were talking about Julian Assange, if I remember correctly, who is a political prisoner in prison right now for sharing the truth. WikiLeaks, in their entire organization, in their entire existence, has never published anything that was false. Not once. Do you understand how many times the mainstream media publishes false information? And when they retract it, it's on like page 16 at the very bottom. Steve says I can probably bump you. I helped Convo Couch get to 50,000. Have to invite these 3,000 friends to subscribe. Right on, Steve. And also, hey, Kyle. Good to see you, man. Kyle's also been with me a while. Royce has been a fan of this show forever. Thank you for being here, Royce. Royce says this is a revolution, and it's time we stand up and say enough is enough. Not me, us. This is our time. This is our time. This is our moment. This is happening right now. We are making real change, real meaningful change happen right now. This is going to work. This is what it takes. We're going to make this happen. We are going to win. Not Bernie. Us. But that'd be awesome. And I like that Convo Couch show. They have a really cool intro. I watch other live streamers now that I'm trying to be a professional at this. I watch other live streamers to try to get better and pick up tips and stuff from them. They have a really neat intro. I need to get a better video editing software and make me a neat little intro. Because right now I just play music and a still image. You know, I think it would be better if I had a neat little intro to watch. But real quick, I wanted to say thank you to everybody that has shared this show and been locked up in Facebook, sharing jail for it, or whatever. Just thank you for helping us grow, and we're gonna push through this. It will be hard, but everything worth having is. Everything worth doing is. Nothing worth having in life of worth, of real worth, comes to you easy. You got to commit. You got to put in the work, and you got to decide that you're going to do everything you can to make it happen, and then will it into existence through belief and hard work. You can do anything. You just have to believe in it. You have to believe that you can do it and then make it happen. No one's going to do it for you. There is no hero coming in on a white horse to save us. We're going to have to do this. We have to do this. It's all on us, 100%. But another thing I was going to say real quick while I have some people here is I'm going to do another feed tonight from my main timeline on Facebook. But the whole purpose of it is going to be to get people to come to the YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by December 10th. So we are going to do a fun feed later. And I will do it from my timeline, let's say 8:30ish, 9 o'clock maybe. But I don't want to tell you what it is. We're just going to do it later on. If you can come. If you can't, no big deal. I'm just going to try to grow the YouTube channel. It's a special one, and I'm going to just keep inviting everybody over to YouTube. So we're going to do that later on. But this has been the Daily Bern. This is a daily motivational show. So if you liked it, come back tomorrow. You know, that's how we're going to grow. We're going to have to push our way and fight our way through this shadow ban, this throttling. And that's the only way it's going to happen. So help us grow. You know, subscribe to the YouTube, share the show, tell your friends if you liked it. You know, support it any way you can. We have to be the media. We have to get things like this out and be a positive voice. And we also have to own that, and that we have to educate people. They want this stuff. People want it. You know, we just have to let them know and make them believe that they can do it, that we can have it, and we can do it. We're going to win. This is happening right now. So do all you can. Do all you can to move it forward. Because we're heading to victory. That's where we're heading. And that's what we talk about every day on this show. So if you dug it, come back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central, for another episode of the Daily Bern. Thanks for watching, guys, and come back and hang out with us later on YouTube. I'll share the link on my timeline on Facebook. Thanks for coming. I'll see you tomorrow on the next Daily Bern. Keep doing it out there. Keep fighting. Proud of you.